So first things first, let's talk about microprocessor para di punta maihas about what microprocessors are. Okay, so a bit of history about microprocessor. So it was first invented by a company led by Jordan Moore and Robert Noyce. Okay, so tanaw na to 1968 pa na siya. Okay, nagama ang ilang company. Okay, so they originally came from Fairchild Semiconductor, and they broke away from Fairchild Semiconductor and created Intel. Dugaya na yun ang Intel no 1968. Asa pa man ang mga panahon na. Dulo nga. Itlog sa lolo, alright. Kaya magawas yung mamahan na rin panahon na. So, as stated here, okay, the first microprocessor, which is the Intel 4004, was invented by Ted Hoff, Masatoshi Shima, Federico Faget, and Stanley Mazur. Okay? So, dili si Jordan Moore and Robert Noyce may nag-invent, okay, sa early microprocessor. But, of course, mga tao nila, sila ay taiya sa company na suporta sa kanyang innovation. Okay? So, originally, okay, Ted Hoff, the young scientist from Intel, was assigned to work in mini computers, okay, on 1968 and joined a group of Japanese engineers under Saposicom to create a calculator. Okay? However, that idea of working with the Japanese engineers led him to discovery, okay, an innovation on how computers will work or calculators will work. Okay? So, ang nabati daw that through read-only memories and general purpose registers, he could replace the separate components from that of what the original musical design were actually asking for. Okay? So, iyahan ang i-pitch dito sa iyang mga amo, and iyang mga amo, seeing the idea mga bitaw no, murag pag-indot na siya. Okay? Instead of just doing this operation that calculates numbers, it could do more. Okay? So, motog natagan siya partner for them to realize the actual prototype. So, naging partners sila with Federico Faget, okay, to turn the idea into a hardware. And of course, itabang mo dira si Stanley Mazur, okay, to help define the architecture and instruction set for this revolutionary chip. Okay? The one that we call nowadays as the microprocessor. Okay? So imagine in less than a year, okay, they were able to come up with this innovation. Okay? So finally, okay, after ilang years, 3 years, okay, they finally released their first prototype, the Intel 4004. Okay, tanaw ninyo, it's a 4-bit na microprocessor. Okay, so ng 4-bit na microprocessor, what does that mean? 4-bit. Okay, so just like when we create a counter, okay, may mong 4-bit counter, capable na siya mo count from 0 to 15. So sila 4-bit ba? 1, 2, 4, 8, add them up, 15. Okay? So more na kaya niya ma-store. Okay? And again, during that time, that is already revolutionary. Okay? So imagine, ang data mayang i-process is 4 bits of data at a time. Okay? Kaya rin na natin mag-create of adder circuit, mag-create of subtractor circuit. Okay? Ang multiplier circuit lang nun, of division. Okay? So as you can see guys, after 3 more years, they were able to modify the design into 8-bit na. Mas ipadaghan ang number of data na kaya niya ma-process. Okay? So again, after 4 years, na-evolve na sa into 16-bit. Okay? After that, nahimo na sa 32-bit. Okay? So after that, as you can see, the use of floating point numbers were introduced. Okay? So if you still remember sa atong discussion, diba, the IEEE 754 standards, okay? Bilin lalim working with floating point numbers. Okay? So of course, floating point numbers, kanang IEEE 754 defines how we deal with numbers with decimal point. Wala ra may problema kung integer, dali ra man kayo. But the problem is kung ang imong decimal point mag-usab-usab yung posisyon. Di man pwede nga store nimong data nimong fix po ang decimal point because in reality mag-usab-usab din na siya. Okay, so that's the use of the IEEE 754 standard for floating point numbers. Okay. So natay sa to siya 32-bit single precision, na po ay 64-bit for double precision. Okay? So, okay, that is during the 1989. So, as you can see there, pagkabot sa 90s na release ang 8586 ang mga computers. So, probably kagawa mo ng 586 ang mga computers. 386 ang mga computer, kaya mo kayo, kailangan kang turbo mode, i-press mo dito makoto. And ang ibuhang processor na 100 MHz becomes 120 MHz. Grabe na kayo importante before. Ang mataw naman, wow, suba na sa computer, gikan sa 100 MHz, na mo ng 120. Okay? So, yung anak, kamabaw ang kalipay sa mga tao sa lupa. Okay? 20 MHz, that's a lot of things. But 100 MHz ang speed sa mga computer. Okay? So of course, karong mga panahon na, when talking about computers, we measure the speed in terms of gigahertz. Not even close to what they were using before. Okay? So aside ni Intel, of course, there are also competitors. Okay? So na yung Motorola, tapos na si Sidon. Okay? So si Motorola, as you can see, during the 90s, okay, 32-bit, okay, while sa Intel, nanay 64-bit ng mga processor. Okay? So, mo nang si, how do you call this? Si Apple, okay, was originally using Motorola processors para sa ilang mga Apple computers. Okay? So, however, during the year around 2004, okay, they decided to shift from Motorola to Intel. Since di man masulbad ni Motorola ang problem with heating issues sa chip nila. Okay? So the last ever computer sa Apple that uses the Motorola chip is atong G4 series nila. Katong computers nila before, katong last nga nagamit ko Motorola. Okay? So it's the body is made up of aluminum. Okay? Kasi nindot yung kayo ang integration niya sa sulod. O buhi pa si Steve Jobs Santos. Pero kanina variant, it was already using Intel. But katong last na power PC nila, sumugo ni namo sa una as an overpriced cheese grater. Okay? Kaya nga naman, nagamusot-musot sa tubangan. Nya, aluminum. Okay? Yun na mo taya, as in solid. Okay? One piece na aluminum siya. Yeah, i-open mo sa sulod as in limpyo jud kayo kay mga modular kayo ang design. Unlike ano mga PC nga makita ninyo karon, daghan gyapon kay tinai. Okay? But kani nga design nila as in maka-appreciate jud ka pag-ayo mo sa dili. Pero ting mahala. Okay? So inside that daghan gyud fan. Okay? Kay that is used to help the issue with heating sa katong Motorola nila, mga power PCs. Nawala ko sa my specs. And that is 2006. Okay? Pero kani, gagamit na siya Intel. Aturan na. So, before when I was working with Bigfoot, na sila yung malaming 40 ka computers. Okay? Sa Juan pa to sa una, Ramos pa to sa una, before they transferred sa Lapu-Lapu. Ang operational pa ba na ang Bigfoot dira sa Lapu-Lapu? Ang microprocessor history. And if ever gani you happen to open mga computers ni lolo ninyo and you see chips like this, tanawa ang label. Okay? Those could be mga vintage na processor. Okay? Depende kung may Dati mangita din, di ba? Kaya gagito nila in one of their projects. Okay? So, watakabaw. Okay? Antique biya. Okay? So, of course, kung magtanaw mo na siyang packaging, it looks like similar to the 74157, 154 na IC, katong MOX ba? Yung anak kalaban. Pero it's much more heavier compared to those type of IC because it makes use of ceramic type ng material. Okay? Aluminum based down na siya. Okay? Which is being utilized to help expel the heat generated by the IC. Asa mong pag-ulos ka? Bukula ko. Tabog pins. Ting daghana. Diba? To the point na wala na sila mogamit kung kaning gitawag nato nga DIP package. Okay? So kaning package is DIP.